All right, dude.
User
Right.
reviews.
All right,
They're
dude.
tripping, bro.
All right,
Two
dude.
user reviews.
Anyway.
Okay, look, most overrated.
Anyway.
Most overrated in hip hop. I mean, wow.
Fucking hater, bro.
Wow.
Say something, bro. I dare you to say some bullshit, bro. I'm on your
I'm
ass
waiting for
today.
Josh to
No,
say
okay,
something.
y'all really about to hate me.
bullshit.
No, for real. Like, y'all really about to
Say
hate me.
it.
Like, no, there's no cap. This is no cap. Biggie Smalls. Biggie Smalls. Biggie Smalls. Biggie Smalls. He's the most overrated.
I low key agree. Thank you.
Thank you.
I low key agree
Biggie Smalls
because
is the most overrated dude in hip hop.
I'm not a huge Biggie fan. I low key agree.
Cash only. The money is counted. These niggas, they dollars.
Yes, sir. It's your boy OP. This is the Elephant in the Room podcast. I am here with the usual suspects. We got Will here. We got Josh here. We got B here. My brothers.
I don't appreciate you calling my black ass a suspect, sir.
Get your sensitive ass out of here.
That's racial profiling.
That's racially profiling me, bro. Just started it off with some racist. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. Isn't it weird? If you call somebody sus, it's not even really like racially profiling. It's like some homophobic for real.
Oh, yeah, that's
we're not
true.
supposed to cut.
That's why you say it.
He's gay. Man. He's gay.
Wasn't it weird though? It's not even he's gay. It's he's sus.
He's sus.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like he's gonna murder someone.
Right. So what we were talking about before we came on was who are your guys' top 5 hip hop artists? Feel free to ring off. I want to hear Josh's first actually because
and don't get disrespectful.
A lot of really blasphemous things.
Because it's correct.
Yeah, ring him off then. Let's hear Josh.
Ring off, brother.
Yeah. In order, because I'm not soft. This is in order because I'm not soft.
Okay.
Number 1, Hova, Jay-Z, the Jigga Man. Number 2, Kanye West, most influential, most versatile, beats, bars, culture, money, all of that. Number 3. Let me finish.
Bars is questionable.
Let me finish. Don't Kanye me right now. Let me finish. All right. Number 3, Drake. He's literally the LeBron James of hip hop. He's been in the game for so long. People hate on him, don't give him the respect he deserves, but he deserves all of it. No one has had a run as long as Drizzy. It's just clear cut. No competition there.
Debatable.
Number 4, Kendrick Lamar. He has 3 of the best hip hop albums ever created. No one has more consistent, more fire discography than Kendrick Lamar. It's not even close. And number 5, Eminem. He changed the hip hop game. He introduced hip hop to an entire audience. Without Eminem, artists wouldn't even be as big as they are today. And don't even get me started on his lyrical miracle bars.
So you don't think artists wouldn't be as big as they are today without Eminem?
Without Eminem?
No, not without Eminem.
That's a great.
Why not? Can you break that down for me?
Park. He introduced us to the trailer park. He introduced us to the high school educated whites. Only Eminem could have done that.
I think that's cap.
Don't give me a summary of 8 Mile.
I think that's cap. I think that's cap.
He said high school educated whites.
I think that's cap because I think
Eminem deserves to be in there, but your explanation.
Yeah, I don't think the reasoning for that is right because I think that high school or educated white kids have always been drawn to hip hop and hip hop culture and black culture at large. So whether or not Eminem was in there, they would always dissect. One time Brendan and I were chilling with this dude and he was trying to tell us how he could tell where a rapper was from. This was a white guy. He was trying to tell us that he could tell where a rapper was from based off of the gunshots that they use in their songs. Because apparently, like geographically speaking, wherever you are, you use a certain type of gun in your hood. And he could be like, oh, that has a 3-pop kind of sound. They're in Atlanta. Okay. And I was like, that's bullshit. But
was he correct?
But see, no, he was not correct. Niggas use guns. Excuse me. Dudes use guns anywhere.
Yeah. Okay.
Like it doesn't matter. Like they have AK. So if you hear AK, like, oh, he's actually in Moscow. That's a Moscow rapper.
Right.
I'd say Chicago. But
no, in Chicago, they be dying so much. One of these dudes must have a kill streak by now. They're dropping nukes at this point, bro. They dropping nukes, bro. They got kill streaks going on over there.
Killtacular.
they got the UAV flying in they got
airstrikes.
Chicago, bro. Yeah, airstrikes, bro.
UAV has got the dogs. Bring the dogs.
No, top five though, Josh. That's actually a good list. But I'll take Kanye West out though.
My number 2,
my top five would be Wayne, Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and this is for like the young our generation. Thugger.
Can I ask you why do you think J. Cole gets so much hate? Why do you think J. Cole gets so much hate?
I think J. Cole gets so much hate because he actually breeds substance and tells niggas what they should be doing, but they don't do it. So like they be like, nigga, shut up. Like Lil Pump's goofy ass saying fuck J. Cole, like back in the day. Like that is what stupid young niggas were on.
He holds no weight though. His opinion.
Yeah, but like he was really moving that movement. And I remember in that group me that we were in, people were really saying that. And I'm like, are you people dumb as like, are you guys dumb? Are you dumb?
Kendrick Lamar doesn't get that same kind of flack though. And like they're kind
because
of
you know why
same,
he made songs like now I didn't grow up about some people living in life in bottles. That swimming pools. Everyone was bumping, bro. He had Good Kid, Mad City was like at parties. People were listening to parties. Whenever you ever really heard J. Cole ring off in a party, you got a good thing. That's not even his hardest song, bro. Like that on Sideline Story. That was it. Yeah. Like, he had to make that because Jay-Z was like, yo, we need a radio single.
Workout.
Bro. Like, yeah, Workout. That's a good song, but like I don't care for it.
So you telling me they weren't bumping no role models or Planes? And Planes is cliche.
I was gonna get there. Role models and just the whole Forest Hills Drive album, people were bumping that in parties. I never hearing that. But like J. Cole doesn't ring off like that in parties because that's what everyone really like comes down to it when they come to artists. Like top five though, like Thug is out of this world. Like
wait, but hold on. Let me say this. Let me say this about J. Cole really quick. I feel like J. Cole, I don't think he's overrated or underrated. I feel like people rate him exactly where he should be. I feel like the thing that messed up J. Cole, honestly, is Kendrick Lamar. I feel like people comparing, because like J. Cole is coming on at a time where people are like, oh, he's like the Nas of our generation, And then Kendrick came out and literally had just as much substance, just as much flow, but he was just better. Like in almost all facets. If not more substance. He just came out better. So I feel like J. Cole, he's kind of, people rate him kind of where he should be. Like it's Cole interesting. You think Cole is better than Kendrick?
I don't think you guys really understand. Like, I think Cole is really playing with people. Like, he's not even really, he hasn't even really tapped in yet.
He's been in the game for like a decade.
He's been for a long time.
But like he hasn't really.
Cole's not playing with people. It's the fact that he doesn't feed into what the people want as much. And you're gonna start to get backlash.
That's what I'm saying. He's playing with people because like he really could give you what you really want, but he wants to do what he wants to do, where it's gonna have like a lasting impact. Not saying that Kendrick doesn't do that because Kendrick does do that, but I'm just saying like, yo, Cole really can rap.
Yeah, no doubt.
Circles on your favorite rapper, bro. He's one of the greatest.
And I think that's what kind of turns him off to a lot of people, especially younger kids that are growing up in this like
they don't care to hear substance.
Kind of they don't want to hear like hippity hop rippity rap dudes, and they also don't want to hear actual lyricism too much. Like they want to hear just beats and like a nice like melody.
Then explain Kendrick to me then, because like let's think about it this way, right? Let's compare Born Sinner to like a Good Kid, Mad City.
Born Sinner is a great album, bro.
Born Sinner is great. Born Sinner is one of my personal favorite albums, right?
Great album.
But it just doesn't compare to Good Kid, Mad City. Well, I mean, they compare, but one's just better.
As far as storytelling, as far as
most things, like, even in terms
the
of
difference
like,
between
J. Cole
both of them
was
is
spitting
the overall
bars in that album, though. Like I understand that Kendrick Lamar is like a great storyteller, but like, bro, Land of the Snakes.
Yeah,
Born Sinner, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, no, Born Sinner is one
of the I used to roll down Louis Street with.
Kendrick Lamar is easily the best storyteller we've had since Eminem, and like you guys know, I'm not a huge on Eminem, but I know what Eminem is, and I know what he brings to the table. And Kendrick Lamar is very much in that same realm of being able to paint a picture so vividly that you can literally you feel like you're literally there. Like you will paint it as if you were in the back.
September Butterfly, just to back up your point, September Butterfly, bro. He literally at the outro had a conversation with Tupac.
Oh, so
and it sounded like Tupac was really alive talking to him.
Yeah.
See, now I understand what you're saying. I gotta give that man the credit just because I remember that. Yeah. But like, man,
dude.
Jermaine Cole, bro. Come on, bro. Yo, Friday Night Lights. Turn to like, bro.
The shit that Kendrick puts out gives me goosebumps.
2014 Forest Hills Drives, unmatched.
Yo, Friday Night Lights is as good as anything any rapper's ever put out. Friday Night Lights, fire.
Wait, you said anything any rapper's ever put out?
Yes,
might be nostalgia right there.
Yeah, you're right.
that's
But
what
still.
that is. That's what that is.
Still,
Hyperbole.
that shit is fire.
Some real
And
hyperbole.
I don't even, yo, and besides like that, like in my top, like, yo, Lil Wayne, before y'all get in y'all political back real quick, because I know y'all niggas don't like it.
Nah, we're not gonna.
I'm separating.
That's not this episode.
That's
That's not this episode.
We're not doing that.
All right, word.
That's not this episode.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Lil Wayne, from the time we were in the 6th grade to probably our sophomore year in college and beyond, was in everyone's iPod. Everyone was burning CDs, putting Wayne on it. Now, Orange from New York, so those niggas don't really fuck with Wayne like that. Some niggas do, but like Orange doesn't fuck with him, so like he's not gonna agree to that. But like when it comes to like impact on the track, bro, all you heard was this on the track. And you knew Wayne was
You
knew Wayne was about to tap in. Bro, I remember one time I was on MySpace, bro, back in the day, right? And I heard one of my homies posted this song called The Cannon. It's off of his dedication, dedication 2. Boy.
No, I mean he's nice. I'm just trying to figure out it's like, okay, here's my issue with a lot of these debates, whether it's hip hop or basketball, whatever. It's like, I'm not saying any of these dudes are trash. Like, you know, people will compare like LeBron to Michael Jordan and start talking about who's trash. Like, no, all these people are great. They're all amazing. We're just trying to compare them, right?
Yeah.
I guess my thing is, I just don't understand how like, I don't understand how you could compare like Lil Wayne to like how do you compare him to like an Eminem? You know what I mean? Like I get that he's great. Yeah, but like, how do you not say Eminem's a little better?
They got 2 different rapping styles, man.
Bro, because Wayne doesn't write. Everything you ever heard Lil Wayne spit is not written.
What does that have to do with anything?
What do you mean?
What does that do with anything? Okay, you're free.
In terms of rappability,
we don't even know if that's facts.
It is
Wayne
facts.
Just says that.
It is facts because
Brendan was there for every song that was ever created.
Right.
By Wayne. Brendan was in the booth.
Y'all don't know y'all history, bro.
But even if that were true, though, why does that matter? Is because from pure rappability, that is extremely impressive.
Insane.
To be able to step into a booth and just freestyle everything you're saying with such clarity. Like, have you tried freestyle?
Here. We're talking about Eminem here. We're talking about the greatest, one, probably debatably the best lyricist. Period.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't even talk about
it. Just to prove my point. There. Wayne when he was with the Hot Boys, right? Basically the Hot Boys were done, right? And he was still writing. He has a thing on YouTube right now. It's called be disrespectful. That's fine.
Go ahead.
It's called 10,000 Bars. I'm pretty sure. And that's just him reading off of every line he has ever written in a notebook. Just you can hear the pages ripping. And he switches the beat every time. And that's the last time we ever heard Lil Wayne write something. Yeah, that was in like 2002.
When I go to the booth, I'll be writing nothing down.
Yeah, baby. I drink lean and
Yo, should I bring up a Kanye West? You're such a fucking hoe. I love it. Shut your ass up.
The only thing I write down is mad.
Shut up. Shut up. Nigga, what? Your artist wore a red hat. What are you talking about?
Hey, Will.
What's up?
Hey, Will, let's hear yours now. Let's hear yours.
Kanye West is not better than Wayne. Just saying.
Let Will ring his off. Come on.
Kanye West is not.
You're
better than Lil
bugging
Wayne.
out, bro. You're bugging out, Josh. Don't say anything.
Wait, hold on. Will, I'm sorry. Before you go, Will, I'm sorry.
Will, go ahead.
Hold on, Will. This dude, Brennan, had Young Thug in his top 5. But anyway, let's just move on from that.
Young Thug influenced to back Brendan. Young Thug influenced the hip hop culture, and that statement is backed by Andre 3000. So
shut your ass up.
Hold on.
Shut your ass up.
So for Brendan,
shut your ass up.
For Brendan to put Young Thug in his top 5 is it makes sense.
Thugger is legendary.
All right.
Calm down.
I got Tupac as my number 1. Word. Because he spoke of substance, and he ain't take no ish from nobody.
Right.
Mom was a reformed crackhead / former Black Panther, so that speaks for itself.
Power.
I got Kendrick. Yes, right. He comes from a broken / whole home.
Yeah.
I got Kendrick as my number 2 because I mean Kendrick's Kendrick. That man's from Compton. He didn't say some shit that ain't nobody. He didn't survive some things that ain't nobody then survived. So that's why we get his storytelling. That's so clear. And low key speaks like a prophet because, you know, he believed in his idols, Biggie, Tupac, Nas, everybody under the sun, Jay-Z, you know. Obviously Drake is my third because consistency is one of the hardest things to do. Not only being consistent, but also evolving his music and showing love to the younger artists. Which is when these so-called mumble rappers came into the game, nobody wanted to show love to. And Drake didn't hesitate because, I mean, first of all, it's a business decision. Drake's name's gonna stand on his own. People gonna listen if Drake name on the track. And then he also he's doing songs with these younger rappers who are also dope. So, you know, that's why he's still doing his thing. My fourth is J. Cole. J. Cole hold a special place in my heart.
Bro, J. Cole's unbelievable.
Man,
great.
One of the like we always talk about Born Sinners. One of the most slept on songs off of Born Sinner, and it might be the deluxe album, but it's New York with Boz and 50 Cent. New York.
Dude.
Man,
look, yo, Boz is slept on too.
Boz is definitely slept on.
Boz is slept on too.
Yeah, I fuck with that song.
My five.
Macklemore.
Thugger.
We've been having this argument, but I gotta give it to Wayne over Eminem, and it's only because Wayne influenced my childhood and my upbringing more than what Eminem did.
Wayne, bro.
Let me just say this wrong. The recovery from Eminem.
Yeah, that was a good album. Good album.
But Wayne is
Wayne.
You talk about y'all remember growing up and everybody had an MP3 player? Held about 500 songs. At least 300 spots was held by Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
You know how much volume you have to put out in a small time frame,
and the music was free.
Right, and it was we were pirating shit, but
no. His mixtapes were free. It was free. It was free.
Napster and that.
Yeah, niggas were on Napster though. But his mixtapes were free. And that's why Wayne holds a special place, bro, because he was giving us free music consistently that was not trash.
Right.
But,
I mean,
because like honestly, their careers are pretty similar too, in that like they both like had a zenith, right, of being like the best, like the number one dude in hip hop at a certain point. And then isn't it kind of weird how like
and Jay-Z?
Yeah, and Jay-Z. But I'm just saying, so like, and then as their careers went on, they had like a low period almost where it was like they hit their zenith and then they kind of stayed. I'm not gonna say like overstayed their welcome, but it just seemed like it was like in
Can I tell you with Wayne what happened with Wayne?
Go for it.
Like I'll literally tell you what happened with Wayne, why like he was just
drugs.
Lame.
Seizures.
Honestly, the drugs made the songs better, but that's a different story. But it was because he made that rock album, Rebirth. Everyone thought it was trash, but guess what? It still went platinum.
Yeah, I mean, it's still bad.
Still had some good songs. I listened to the album. I liked it because I like rock music, so I didn't give a fuck. But like, I mean, Wayne was just like it was like Carter 2 hit, right? Mm-hmm. And then we're like, dude, when is this Carter 3 album coming out? Like after Carter 2 came out, everyone was just like a few years later, like, yo, when's Carter 3 coming out? Carter 3 gets leaked, right? Has 1 million downloads. This boy drops the album, sells the album 1 million copies in a week. Come on, man. I got nothing else to say.
I'd be sorry if
nobody's
my
arguing
album
with you.
got leaked and
Hey,
had 1 million downloads.
Nah, Josh Loki was though. Don't cap.
No. I feel like Lil Wayne or Little William. No, Little Wayne. Lil Wayne. I feel like Lil Wayne and Eminem. I wouldn't be mad with either one of them being someone's 4 or 5. You know what I mean? 4 or 5, 6, like that kind of like area.
Let me ask y'all this: who is y'all 6th man coming off the bench?
Drake. Let me get my 5 off real quick.
Oh yeah, my fault, OP. My fault.
Honestly, before you go, I might put Drake as like the 5th before Thug, but like.
I was surprised that you would say Thug instead of Drake because I know how you feel.
Well, because Drake is not a hip hop artist; he's an artist.
All right,
that's true. It's true.
That's fair.
It's true.
Bring it.
It's in every album. It's not just a rap album. But go ahead, though.
I'm gonna go in no specific order. Josh,
because you're soft.
So I'm gonna start off with Jay-Z.
Word.
Jay-Z is literally the the epitome of what every rapper aspires to be, just like for longevity's sake, and even after you kind of get out of the rap game where you are leveling up on your money on so many other ventures,
And
right? He
coasting on
starts
your
off,
shit,
yeah,
you know, you run
he
your
starts
records.
off as a drug dealer, kicks that to the side as his rap career kicks off, and then he starts putting his money in other things and is literally putting people on game. He's a true OG. Like that is the truest OG that we have ever seen in hip hop, right? Because not too many of them that are of that level and status have gotten old enough, you know, like a lot of them have died, you know. So
yeah, Snoop Dogg though, he's been a good OG to a lot of people
Snoop
though.
Dogg,
Snoop,
And to your
Absolutely,
point, OP, a lot of rappers don't keep their money. It's really hard for
and
them
that
to do.
too. Like Jay-Z is just such a business savvy and a genuinely intelligent dude, and he puts the right people around him as well, you know.
Facts.
Next I'll put Nas, because I love storytellers.
Mhm.
And Nas is like
Illmatic, great album.
You don't like
Yes.
Nas. I know, Josh, but yo,
Illmatic.
Nas is a special
Nas
dude.
is my sixth man coming off the bench.
See, like Nas is a really special dude, and I know people's like qualms with him is that, you know, he didn't pick the right beats for his whole career and this and that. But even with that, he still put out some really good tracks, like with some real bars. Like he gave us a lot of good content.
Ether destroyed
It's
Jay-Z.
crazy, bro.
Destroyed Jay-Z.
Crazy.
Destroyed him.
He's putting out good music now. Like he's putting out like legitimate tracks that like he's like the old dude, like you were saying, the dude that overstayed his welcome. You're talking about the dude that overstayed his welcome.
I don't think Nas is made for the music nowadays, and that don't mean that his
that last
music.
project,
His last shit was nice.
that last project was solid.
Was nice. Yeah,
and he had some good.
The cop shot the kid. The cop shot the kid. The cop.
Yo, that
The
song
one
is
after that.
hard.
you know what it is. You know what it
That
is.
shit is
I feel
hard
like
as fuck.
Nas. I don't know what it is. Nas is low key like kind of like battle rappers to me, in that like for some reason you could have an ear for music in a certain area and just not have it in another one. I feel like Nas has a really good ear for like flow and things like that. Yeah, but just like when he hears a beat, he just, I don't know, like there's just like a disconnect between like
Really.
Yeah, I don't know, like cause like think of like his beat selection is ass, bro. It's bad.
It's just a
You think
disconnect.
you think he's like that one dude? Who's the dude that's saying "Bust Down Tatiana"? What's his name?
No.
You think he's like that? He just can't catch a beat.
No.
Yeah,
I don't mean
he's
like he
not like
can't
that.
rap on a beat. I mean like his beat selection is just bad.
Beat selection. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like he can't.
I get
can't put two and two together for some reason.
That's been
What
his
if it's
biggest.
him- what if
That's
it's
his
him
biggest
knowing-
criticism.
Yeah, I don't know.
What if
that's
it's
really
him
true.
knowing his niche and just don't want to step outside that comfort zone?
Hey,
Yeah,
Will,
that's
I got a question for you. I got a question for you. Actually, for everybody, for real. Because I feel like we're all.
Hold on. Let OP finish his top 5, then ask that question.
I thought you. Oh, my bad. Go for it.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'm
he
on
said Nas.
four.
Though, you go. Good.
My bad.
Andre 3000. I don't even
I
need
was
to
gonna
say
throw
my
him in
much.
there. I was gonna throw him in there.
Andre's dirty, man. Andre's dirty. Come on. And I'm trying to be
Andre's
fair.
fire, bro.
I'm trying to get people from all over the diaspora of hip hop. I'm trying to get everybody from every region. And Andre 3000 is cold. Come on. There's no denying that, man. He is a cold dude.
Bars, Josh.
He is a
lyrically
cold
insane.
man.
But we're
Andre.
talking about top fives here. We're talking about the.
He's in a lot of people's top 5s.
Don't give out.
He's in a lot of people's top
sympathy
5s.
spots, yo. He's in a lot of people's top 5s.
He's in a lot of people's top 5s.
When was okay? You know what, Josh? We gotta ask him this.
Wow.
In the last 7 days, when was the last time y'all listened to Andre 3000?
Rick Ross's album.
Last 7 days. I listened
forgets I
to
don't.
what's it called? I listened to what's it called the other day. With Frank Ocean. What's it called?
Is it Pilot Jones? No,
No.
Pink Matter.
Then say reply. Yeah, that song. Yeah.
Pink Matter.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, he's rarely on that, but that was the last time I heard him. But
Last
that doesn't. I
time I
mean,
heard him.
I don't listen to like my favorite
yeah.
genre is jazz. I don't listen to jazz all the time. You know what I mean? Like
But
it's
you love
just
how
like
it's incorporated in the rap.
yeah,
got
yeah, exactly. But like,
Yeah.
I'm to that point. I'm saying that like it's my favorite genre, but I'm not always listening to it. You know, I just have to be in a mood for it. But when I do come back to it, it's like, wow, this feels nice. You know, Andre 3000 is the same way, where it's like I'm not always listening to his music, but when I do, it's like, damn, this is really
It's
this is
nice.
actually
It's
really
like a breath of
thoughtful.
fresh air.
Well, let me ask you this. So if you could, what's Andre 3000's NBA comparison? If you could compare him to an NBA athlete, who would it be? And I guarantee you're not going to pick a good player. You're not going to pick a top 5 player.
Jamal
you're not going to pick a
Crawford.
top 5 player. That's what you're not going to pick a top 5 player.
Jamal Crawford.
Jamal
Hold
Crawford.
Hold on, Jamal Crawford is
a dog.
Nasty.
He's been all over the place, just like Andre 3K. Yeah. Been through some stuff. You know?
I'm not saying that he is my Jamal Crawford, but
Vince Carter.
Let's not act like Jamal Crawford. I would go more like a Vince Carter. I love that.
Because I think that's a good comparison. Because when he's on the court, big, flashy. You always know he's on the court. He's always he's versatile, all types of shit. But unfortunately, he didn't play that ring. Motherfucker got injured. Didn't really get on the court as often as he could have. Wasn't really on a great team. Didn't really put out a lot of championships. No rings. Not even a lot of all-stars for real. You're not talking about a top 5 player here. That was my top 5 to me, bro.
That don't mean that they go unnoticed.
But this is his top 5 though.
They go unnoticed.
And my last.
That's a good question though, Josh.
Yeah, it was.
Did you name up 4 rappers? You said Jay-Z.
Yeah, I have one more. Jay-Z, Nas, Andre.
I think you have 2 more.
And I said Jay-Z, Nas, Andre 3000. Okay, yeah. Kendrick, Lamar. Kendrick Lamar. Because, like I said, I love storytellers, and I think Kendrick Lamar is
one of the greatest.
Just like one of the greatest. He will go down as one of the greatest easily. He will easily go down as one of the greatest.
Yeah, or the greatest.
That too.
Yeah,
and he just, like I was saying, like he can really paint a picture as if you are right there with him. Like I imagine myself on the West Coast at like a chicken spot when he did what's it called? Was it Dufflemore or what's that shit called? I'm blanking on it. Dufflemore or something.
I would say
the one about his dad. The one about his dad.
Art of Peer Pressure? Yeah, that's
for me with his storytelling.
Oh, okay.
Wait, who are you talking about? I'm sorry. Who are you talking
Kendrick Lamar.
You talking about Duckworth?
Duckworth.
Oh,
yeah.
Duckworth.
Talking about Top.
Yeah.
On Damn. Yeah, that shit was hard.
Yeah, on Damn. Yeah. And then my last one, I gotta give it to Drizzy, man. I have to give it to Drizzy.
I thought you was gonna say Kanye.
Nah. Kanye's a phenomenal artist. He's not a good rapper though, and Drake. Like I'm trying to name like everyone's attributes, and Drake is just the most relatable dude I've ever seen in anything. Like he has a bar for every type of feeling, every way that you felt. Like you're like, damn, this is what I'm feeling right now. Damn, I know exactly what this dude means. Oh, he's jealous. I felt jealousy like this too. Like he just has a bar for every single situation, and that's hard to be that vulnerable as an artist, as well as being that like, damn, like this is someone that I could really mesh with, and someone that understands me, and he does that so well.
Everybody knows that the boy is just.
Let me ask y'all this: of Drake's,
I just don't understand, OP. How can you have Andre 3000
but not Kanye West?
He raps
Kanye
better than Kanye West.
No,
Kanye West.
Kanye will tell you that. Kanye will tell you that.
Kanye West is not a good rapper, dude. When Kanye West came onto the scene, they were like, "Yo, keep the bars, bro. We just want your beats," because he's not a good rapper.
Facts.
Come home, Mona Lisa. You know you can't run without Caesar. Shut up.
Bars.
Those two things have nothing to do with each other.
We go through too much bullshit just to mess with these drunken hot girls.
Okay,
Leonardo da Vinci and Mona Lisa have nothing to do with Julius Caesar. Those are two different times. All right,
bro.
But hey, listen,
timelines.
It's called Rap Scheme. Iambic pentameter.
Albums.
Hold on.
Think about his beats. When you think about like
he makes good albums.
In the same way you look at Drake, like how does that make any? Like how do you?
Yo, Playboy Cardi makes great albums too, but he's not on my top 5 best rappers. He's not a good rapper.
But
makes good albums?
Kanye's bars when he first started out were pretty good, but like they started to decline.
They started to decline drastically.
Like Life of Pablo, that literally shows that he was declining in rapping bars.
Yeah, man.
He was not saying shit.
Lost things to talk about.
This nigga really went on the mic and said, "I ain't remember no God shit, nigga. I mean, everybody,
That's a good project. That's the Life of Pablo.
There was no bars on it. Did you just hear what I just? You didn't even know what I just said. He was saying that shit.
I heard what you said. Man, look.
That was a good project, but he wasn't. There was no bars on it.
There was no intention behind that bar that you was just trying to rap.
Of course, because there's no bars at all. Like, what do you mean?
But I mean, but when you guys hear a song, I'm sorry, are we talking about? Maybe I'm mishearing y'all. Are we talking about best rappers, or are we talking about best artists?
We're not talking about best lyricists. We're talking
about
our top
saying.
5.
Like the best rappers. He's not one of the best rappers.
Even when we talk about like Life of Pablo, when I say the words ultra light beams, do you guys not think of one of the most beautiful hip hop songs ever created?
That Chance the Rapper conducted? Yeah, I do.
But you see what I'm saying though?
Chance though. Chance though,
like Kanye was.
That's the vision behind Chance.
Yeah, but it was Kanye's idea to throw choruses.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Chance definitely had the best verse on there. Don't get me wrong, but like Kanye,
you got outbarred by nigga. That's not even on
Kanye's a great producer and composer and just good at writing music.
Good artist.
Good at getting the right people on a track. Like similarly to like DJ Khaled is good at like finding the right people to get on a track. No, I'm not comparing them, but I'm saying like similar to how DJ Khaled knows like, all right, this person's gonna flow on this beat really well, so I'm gonna get them on this. Like Kanye has a really good ear for that as well.
Ear for talent too, bro.
But when it comes to his own content, when he's on a track, it's just not good, man. It's just been getting worse and worse and worse.
So you're telling me, okay, just one more question. I'm sorry, just one more question. So you're telling me that if Andre and Kanye, they both stopped making music today. Okay. And you had to listen to one artist's discography or whatever for the rest of your life.
It's nothing to do with the bars, bro. It doesn't have to do with the bars.
You're picking Andre?
We're talking about rapping ability. We're talking about rapping ability. That's who I picked my 5 off of. I'm not talking about overall sonic sound, because if it's sonics, then of course I'm gonna go Kanye.
Of course we're picking Kanye.
Yeah, of course we're gonna go with that.
But his rapping is like a C-.
Hey, his rapping is overrated, and we might as well get on to our next topic since we're talking about overrated.
Transition
things.
king. See, I was
you know what I'm talking about?
Who
is the most? Okay, he wants to hold on for dear life.
Damn, no,
my guy is holding on for dear life.
Oh, hold on, bro.
Throw the damn towel.
OP, he's not gonna let Kanye die like that.
No.
Y'all heard "Can't Tell Me Nothing," right?
Yes,
y'all heard that song. Right?
Of course we
y'all
have.
Heard that, right?
Josh,
ABC 1, 2, 3 as.
When I woke, I spent it on a necklace.
All right, man. All right,
power,
bro.
Right?
All right, bro. All right, bro. All right. But since I said that Kanye's bars are overrated, now let's get on to another topic of who do you guys think is the most overrated artist in hip hop now and just all time?
Cardi B is the most overrated person in the world.
Nigga,
he's overrated as a human.
Do you need some tissue, boy? Like you crying over here, shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this, and this might seem unfair, but it's not, and I'll get to that. The most overrated hip hop artist to me of all time easily has to be Macklemore. Easily has to be Macklemore.
Wait, is he rated though?
Easily. Yeah, he has a Grammy. He has a Grammy. He got a Grammy over Kendrick Lamar.
But we shouldn't.
But
Orn. The reason why is because the Academy doesn't know.
Yeah.
Doesn't truly know like.
Okay, so you want to talk about just like from the actual culture who we.
You have to
people
have.
Were angry. Like it'd be different if he won it and then everyone was like, okay, I get it. But like he won it and everybody was pissed. Like even Malcolm.
When I look at accolades and I see that he has a Grammy for best hip hop album, I just get angry every time.
But you gotta look at but OP, you gotta also think too, bro. Like Cardi B has a Grammy over Astroworld. And
deserves it.
And no, Astroworld is
hold on.
What?
We'll come back to that conversation. But let's talk. We'll come back to that conversation, but let's talk about the most overrated hip hop artist.
Lord. Oh Lord.
Who's
Please
most overrated?
And
I swear you better not say Joey Badass, Josh, or else I will jump through this camera and slap.
And don't say Rick Ross either, bro, because I'll smack them glasses right off your goddamn.
I wouldn't say that
because to consider somebody overrated, they have to genuinely have their hand in the pot of hip hop. And Joey Badass don't have
like they have to be rated. Like someone has to rate them,
bro. Wow.
Someone has to rate them.
Well, all right. You know what? We're gonna bypass the slander. You give us who you think is.
Look. If Joey Badass was on Amazon, he'd have like 2 user reviews, and they both be like,
all right, dude. Right. All right, dude.
Tripping, bro.
All right, dude. Anyway.
Okay, look. Most overrated in hip hop. I mean, wow.
Fucking hater, bro.
Wow.
Say something, bro. I dare you to say some bullshit, bro. I'm on your ass today.
Josh
no,
say
okay,
something.
Y'all really about to hate me. No, for real. Y'all really about to hate me. Like, no, there's no cap. This is no cap. Biggie Smalls. He's the most overrated.
I low key agree.
Thank you.
I low key agree
because the most overrated dude in hip hop.
I'm not a huge Biggie fan. I low key agree.
I swear.
And you, so many people like Biggie. You can't even say that.
Jeeves.
You can't even say it out in public.
Who is this nigga? Like what?
You can't even say it out in public.
Y'all gonna let me explain? Because we're talking about overrated here, okay? We're talking about overrated here, okay?
He said Biggie Smalls.
Gather your thoughts.
I don't need to. Look, Biggie Smalls literally has what, 2 albums? Is it 3? Or is it 2 and like some posthumous, whatever.
Posthumous.
Literally, and given that he only has 2 albums, look, when we're talking about overrated, I'm not saying Biggie Smalls is bad. I'm saying people rate him as their GOAT, if not top 2. And I think that is just completely, you can't be a GOAT with only 2 albums. I'm sorry, you just can't be. You didn't have
that man got shot.
And that's that is how you justify that he's the most overrated. He has 2 great bodies of work plus great posthumous music.
Look. I'll give you. Look, if someone put Biggie Smalls in his top 10, bet. But the fact that everyone makes him top 2, top 3 is just BS.
Because his bars are undeniable.
Hold on.
Kendrick Lamar.
Hold on. I think you need to understand like the cultural impact that the 90s, the bad boy era really had. And Biggie Smalls was the LeBron of that record.
He was the episode.
That's how he gets in the top 10.
Honcho. Hold on, my nigga.
That's how he gets
and then you also gotta realize I heard someone say this. It was like losing Pac and Biggie Smalls when we did, it made them universally like so like beloved and everyone was able to gravitate towards them because of them dying so young. Because everyone kind of like saw themselves in those 2 guys because they were both going through it as far as like family issues, fame, just a whole bunch of things that were going on around that time that were like really like real gangster shit was going on around there. So like they really started that whole like wave of just young niggas. I
don't want to get disrespectful here.
Of the industry. No. They really did. They really did though. They
Let them explain themselves.
They were 20 years old. Hold on, I'm done yet. They were 20 years old.
Yo, bro,
in their early 20s.
Josh. Yo, whatever you're about to say about Pop Smoke that's about to come out of your mouth, bro, you better watch your lip, bro.
Come on now. Y'all about to
I'm being
defend Pop Smoke.
Okay, come on, I'm being objective here. Okay,
wait a minute. What? Pop Smoke not defendable?
He's cool. No, but don't get me wrong. Pop Smoke is cool. But if you guys are telling me that if my man's didn't, rest his soul, pass away, if you're telling me he'd be as popular or his last album would be as popular as it was,
he already was, my G.
He already was.
He already wouldn't have popped off like it did, though.
That's cap, dude. That's a cap.
That is cap.
You guys,
we shouldn't be speaking on Biggie and Pop Smoke in the same conversation.
UK drill has infiltrated America. We have Brooklyn drill now. Brooklyn drill is taking over the airwaves. Pop Smoke is the head of that shit. You're not going to tell me that Pop Smoke was not going to pop off if he hadn't passed away. And people weren't going to be banging and people wouldn't be listening to his music as much as they are.
She like the way that I dance.
That's not what I said.
She like the way that I move. Niggas were banging that in clubs heavy.
Do y'all genuinely think Pop Smoke would have had longevity in the game?
Yeah.
Easy.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Have you listened to his last album?
Have you listened to him?
Yo, have you listened to the last album? Have you listened to the last album? It wasn't all just drill stuff.
Yeah,
he was literally transitioning. It was literally a transition into real. Like he has 3 songs that are playing on the radio like back to back every single day.
You guys are mishearing me. That's not what I did not.
I know. What were you saying? What were you saying?
I did not say that Pop Smoke.
Y'all just got offended by Pop Smoke.
I did not say Pop Smoke would not ring off.
Come to New York, Will.
If he died. I did not say that. What I said was because he died, his shit got more popular. I'm telling you, that is the same thing that happened with Biggie.
Cap where? That's the world we live in.
And I want us to get back to Biggie because this is important. Biggie Smalls, along with everything that Brendan just said, changed the sound as well. Like he laid that foundation of that kind of flow that we still hear ring out to this day. Like he is so important.
He's culturally
impactful. So important. But
that's why he's culturally, in the top
10. Culturally, musically as well, though. Like his flow is so important. We still hear that shit today.
Have you heard Suicidal Thoughts? You wouldn't be talking like that if you heard Suicidal Thoughts, brother.
We still hear people rap like that today.
And
his bars,
storytelling.
His bars are valid too. But I'm saying, yeah, but he can't be overrated. He is overrated.
He's not.
That's not possible. You can't be overrated when you can't be overrated when your
that man has an opinion. Let him have his opinion.
But I'm saying, yeah, but we can
get off this nigga's dick.
Yeah, this is Tupac over here, bro. Yo, you can't say someone's overrated.
I'm playing.
You can't say someone's overrated when they've literally influenced a whole generation of hip hop after that. Like, that's not overrated.
Look, if someone belongs as the 9th or 10th best hip hop artist ever, and people rate him as number 1 or 2, he's overrated. He's overrated. By this man. People that have probably never even heard his discography. If you asked a random white boy on the street, who's the top 2 hip hop artists ever? Oh, Tupac and Biggie. When they haven't even heard his shit, they don't even know. People just say it without even
good assumptions.
They say it because it's an assumption that everyone already presumes.
Those are good assumptions. Those aren't.
Those
they're not very off the mark.
Those are your favorite rappers' favorite rapper. That is your favorite rapper's favorite rapper, bro. This Biggie Smalls and Tupac.
This nigga Brendan sound like Johnny Cochran. They say those assumptions because they are already presumed. Shut your ass up, nigga.
And Willie just mad because I said, Willie just mad at me because I said that skin off his dick.
But also, though, I think where a lot of this vitriol is coming from towards you, Josh, is the fact that you had a plethora of whack-ass hip-hop artists that are most certainly considered overrated, and you chose Biggie Smalls as the most of all of them?
Yes.
What? Yo, you could have said goddamn 6ix9ine.
He no longer has his hand in the pot.
6ix9ine overrated. Oh my!
He's rated.
He no longer has his hand in the. He no longer has his hand.
6ix9ine is really not that great of an artist, bro. Stop, nigga! Like he sinks, bro.
No one likes him anymore.
6ix9ine is not a competitor.
His bars were never good, but he was charting all the time. Huh? He was charting all the time.
He was exactly what he should have been. He was essentially a one-hit wonder that had 2 or 3 hits, and now he's gone.
No, he had more than that. No. Josh. 6ix9ine was 10 for 10 on Billboard, meaning 10 songs he had on there were all on Billboard. He was literally the most ignorant nigga we've ever seen. Like,
but even within the culture, who was saying Tekashi was a great artist? People said he's popular.
When he came out,
niggas were rocking with him.
People liked him. I mean, 50 Cent
like niggas were pumping that bullshit.
50 literally people were saying he was a good artist. You're telling me people were saying Tekashi, the dude that was getting roasted his entire career.
Everyone was co-signing him, bro.
Banging his music.
Yeah, this is revisionist history. This is revisionist history right now. No one thought Tekashi was good. Everyone was roasting this man. The only people that bumped him were like 13-year-old dudes. That should have been studying for fucking
They played that shit in the clubs, and we were there, and we were having a ball.
And just because somebody's on a chart does not make them good.
You're right. You're right because I think personally, Cardi B is pretty overrated. She's not that good of a rapper. Her delivery is whack. Her bars are not.
Her delivery is whack. Her delivery is the reason why she's good.
The way she dresses whack, the way she talks whack, the way that she smiles whack.
Her freestyle, she can't even pronounce the words correctly. Her delivery is not there, bro.
English isn't even her first language, bro.
That's cool.
Not even her first language.
That's fine. But she's just not a good rapper. She's a dope person.
You sure about that? I think she's just from the Bronx, bro. I think that's just a Bronx.
She's from the Bronx. She speaks Spanish, obviously.
Does she?
She does. She's fluently, yeah. But no, Josh, listen. Cardi B gets a lot of attention because this is she doesn't fear anything, which is dope. Like, I think that a lot of women should have that type of attitude. You don't fear nothing. You move the way you want to move. Do what you want to do. It's a free country. But when it comes to this rapping shit, she doesn't even, bro, she's not even coming close to Nicki Minaj or Meg Thee Stallion. She's not even coming close to them. But because of her personality, she's very eccentric and very easy to like gravitate towards because she's so nice to people and is always caring about people. Like, she's a great person. Rapper, not that great. Facts.
But what is her when she steps on a track? When she steps on a track, what is her goal?
I just gave her credit.
No, hold on. When Cardi B steps on a track, when she steps in the booth, what is her goal? Is her goal to give you some lyrical miracle shit?
Hell no.
Or is
potentially
Cardi B to step in the booth, make a banger, make a club hit, make some stripper anthems, and then get off and make her
She
bad.
tried to.
Her
Okay.
goal is to make her bad.
Hey, listen. On Motorsport, who had a better verse? Her or Nicki Minaj?
I can't really remember. I can't remember
Nicki Minaj.
I can't even recall.
Nicki
that.
Minaj.
I can't remember.
Nicki
All
Minaj.
I can remember is Cardi B's verse for real.
Word.
I mean, I'll even give you that. I'll give you that. But I mean, all I'm trying to say is that Cardi B, bro, we could look at invasion.
I got one
right now. Bro.
I got one. I got a good one. I got a real one. That isn't blasphemous. That isn't gonna, like what you have been talking, Josh. That was absurd, bro.
Biggie Smalls. That's really.
Hey, ready? Yeah, ready. Yeah, that was ignorant, bro. I hate
niggas might be niggas might be in the comments like, yo, who is this nigga?
The only thing ignorant was his order at McDonald's. That was the only ignorant thing he did, bro.
Oh, now we're fat shaming,
Oh,
bro.
here we go. Fat shaming, my nigga.
It's 2020, dude.
I hope you're ready.
Yo, you ready?
And Biggie didn't make it.
This is the most overrated rapper, and you can blame me for this. Chance the Rapper is the most overrated rapper.
Whoa,
that's a good take. That's a good take right there.
Hot damn, hot water, hot shower. Whoa.
Chance the Rapper is the most overrated rapper.
Whoa.
Cool. Why do you think he's overrated?
Stop.
Chance the Rapper is overrated because he had Acid Rap is a phenomenal mixtape. Don't get me wrong, and everything predating that phenomenal as well. Those are all really good pieces of collections of music. But after that, garbage.
Nothing.
That the one with the album with the disc in it.
You didn't like Chance 3?
Not really. He
doesn't. Hey, Oren, you're missing. You're missing an album that he had, Coloring Book. That was good.
Yeah, that was Chance 3.
All right. I thought Comic Book was all right, and I thought that that Merry Christmas Mama was okay.
That was cool.
And I thought the other one, the Trumpets or whatever that shit, was okay too.
Big Day was trash.
He just doesn't live up to what he thought he was going to be. And now he's just become like, I think he's cool. He's more of a culturally cool dude, right? Like he doesn't have a label. He does a lot of work for Chicago, the city of Chicago. He loves his wife.
He loves his wife.
But I hope that's not like a big deal, because like it's cool to be positive, bro. Like
I was gonna say, he's just saying like regular things, like regular civilian people stuff.
I just don't think he ever hit what he should have hit. I don't think he. And I think he's
only
overrated
people
for
that don't like Chance the Rapper hate women. Y'all hate love. Y'all hate happiness. Y'all hate everything good in the world. Y'all hate. I
just said. It's cool to be positive.
It's cool,
but it's not. But it's not. Look, if it's not for y'all. It's not for y'all demons. Look, if you had a girlfriend, if you had like anyone important,
I listen to Teddy Pendergrass every day. Don't tell me about I don't love my girl.
All I'm saying is
that's not playing with me.
That album with the disc would have hit different if you didn't have a hole in your heart, bro.
You like the album? You like the album?
It was good, yeah.
And that is why we
don't talk to you about rap, nigga. That is exactly why. Thank you for proving my motherfucking point. You had the audacity. You had the audacity to say Biggie Smalls was overrated, but you liked The Big Day?
Yeah, bro. It was a good album. Y'all just aren't in love. Y'all hate life. Y'all
hate you ain't in love, nigga. What are you talking about?
Y'all hate blossoming flowers. Y'all hate.
You might be in love, but you definitely aren't in love with what
you said you were in love at the time. So now that you are not in love anymore, do you still enjoy that album?
I haven't listened to it since. But
it's trash.
Hold on.
It's garbage.
Eternal.
It is hot sewage.
Eternal, great song. People hated on it. Hot shower. Yeah, okay.
Trash.
We go high. Stop. Good song. I got you.
I got We Go High on my playlist. I ain't gonna even front.
Thank you. All this Big Fish.
You got to pick and choose the good ones on trash.
Yo. To be honest with you, I still think Cardi B's overrated, but you know who I just will never get into and I just don't care to listen to?
Who? You're gonna say Meg Thee Stallion?
No, she could, bro. She got bars. I ain't about to say that.
Okay.
She's better than Cardi B to me, so I don't care.
I agree with that. Yeah.
The person that I just don't care to listen to because all he does is complain and bitch and moan. Oh, Russ. I don't give a damn to listen to that motherfucker.
Do we still consider him a rapper? Though.
He's a good art, yo. Ride slow.
That's a good song. Great song.
And what's that other one?
Losing Control.
Losing Control.
That's a good song too. That's 2 songs. That's it.
He don't even rap on those.
I don't care to hear him though, because I'm tired of guys like him. I'm tired of guys like him who don't know like who aren't really like born into this culture. You're Italian, my G. Chill out. Stop talking about rappers who do pop the pills and do sibling. Like that's their cultures. Don't shit on it. You don't know nothing about it. Shut up. Like we don't care to hear you, my nigga, because we don't care. Like we black people, like but no, listen, you can sell out shows in Prague, whatever the fuck you want to, but the majority of your fan base doesn't look like me. Niggas are not listening to you, bro. I'm tired of you always complaining like, well, only rappers that are really seeing me are Drake and other rappers. Like, yo,
Russ's
no
fan
one
base
gives a
look
fuck.
Like
white.
That was my biggest. I think it's mostly like white women, but I feel like
It's
that was my
people,
biggest qualm with him too. Brendan was like the t-shirt he was wearing was like, you're not cool if you like sip lean and do this and that, and it's like, yo, a lot of those dudes that you're talking about do that shit to kind of sedate themselves from the traumas that they're literally experiencing living in the hood.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they are literally trying to numb themselves.
Another white boy trying to tell us how to live. Shut your ass up.
So it's like, don't ever come into a space that you don't know anything about and try and like be holier than thou when, oh, you shouldn't be doing this and that.
Like, bro, I understand that you're short. Like you're short and you're mad that people are talking down on you. But bro, get that little man syndrome out of your fucking body, bro, because it's becoming annoying. Like, you make a bunch of money because you're independent, this and that, but no one cares, my G. I have never been to a party. I have never been to a sit down. I've never been to anything. They're like, yo, cut that Russ on, bro. Never. You are nut, bro. Stop talking.
I've played Russ before.
You've held this in for a while,
bro.
You've had this
always bitching. Shut up and just play the music, nigga.
Yeah, like you're not like I don't even have an opinion here because I haven't even like I can't even think of a Russ song, to be honest. Like I can't even think of like there's probably a couple like y'all could think of, but
there's a few good ones, But
Ride Slow, Losing Control, great songs. But after that, like he makes like shit where it's like poppy shit. It's not no lyrical miracle to me. Like I don't get like, bro, only people that tell me about Russ are white people. I'm sorry. Your demographic is mostly white. You don't see real niggas at your show. No hood niggas listening to Russ. No nigga like me is listening to Russ. I'm not even a hood nigga.
Wait, are we hood, bro?
No. I said like niggas even like us that ain't hood don't listen to him, and we are articulate ass niggas. Like we are able to. We're articulate, nigga.
Only don't know hood niggas listen to Russ.
Right. Like, no, I'm just saying no. Okay, my fault. Niggas don't listen to him. How about that?
There you go.
They don't.
That's facts.
They don't, bro. And he's always on the internet complaining about no one gives me my credit. Look at bro. I literally watched a whole interview that Joe Budden had with him at his house. Bro, you could tell this nigga is just like so
insecure. He seems like a really insecure.
He's looking for validation.
Bro. He had an interview where you could see all the plaques. He wanted you to see all of them. Like, bro, a real nigga's gonna tell us like, yeah, I did this and this and that. My music speaks for itself. I don't really need to prove anything to y'all niggas.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, he makes his money. Like, why is he looking for validation?
Why are you crying? Just shut up and make the music. We don't give a damn about, well, I write and I produce and I do this and I do that. So did Kanye West, nigga.
Right.
You have more Grammys than him? No, shut up.
Right.
Like, shut up.
You pissed about this.
No, bro, he's annoying as fuck, nigga. And the thing is, too, he wants to
act like he's so... time.
Hold on, listen.
I don't know when's the last time I've heard about Russ, though. Like, where's this coming from?
Yeah, does he still have his hand in the pot of hip hop?
It's because I see like hip hop channels like posting him bitching and moaning about ain't no rapper compared to me than Drake and Thug and Future, those or like Cole and Kendrick. No one else is compared to me. Don't compare none of these rappers to me. Yo, Little Baby is better than you.
Facts.
Young Thug is better than you.
Not even in the same world. They not even
who else, man? I could. Yo. Hold on, bro.
Yeah. You're don't even look deeper into it. You're glorifying this man's name.
We're just gonna call this segment.
Jack Harlow is better than you.
Jack Harlow. Damn.
Yeah, Jack Harlow. Juice WRLD is better than you, nigga. Even in death, nigga, Juice WRLD will always be better than you. Shut up.
I'm finna get disrespectful.
Juice WRLD is better than you, nigga.
Jack Harlow got two songs.
What the hell up?
Jack Harlow got two songs.
No, he don't. Hey. No, he don't. No, I'll send you a tape, bro.
Hey, don't even get Brendan started.
So a few minutes ago.
Sorry, I was yelling like that though.
Yeah.
But
a few minutes ago, we were talking about Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B, who's better, who's not, whatever, right?
Right.
Cardi B. So why do you think it is that There's a couple questions we could ask here. First is, why do you think that people don't pay attention, or they might not give female rappers their due? And also, why do you think? I'll add on. Why do you think that we always feel the need to compare them? I know there's very few of them in the hip hop space. Why is there always a need to compare them? Why can't they?
I'm gonna just let you know now. I'm gonna let you know right now. This is all Russ's fault.
Brendan, bro, let's just write a book about how Russ and Biggie Smalls ruined the hip hop game, bro. Let's just do it.
You are out of your mind.
Yeah, I want to know how much Brendan hates Russ. Is he gonna write that book, knowing that he's gonna have to slander Biggie Smalls? Do you still write that book?
Before we answer this question about females in rap, I just want to say this. I don't think it's cool that someone who is not in the culture that is not really in it. You know what I'm saying? He's in the rap culture, but like you're not. That's not you. You're Italian. You don't come from that. You know what I'm saying? It's trying to tell me what's cool and what's not, and who he's better than, and who he's not like better than, whatever the fuck. Like, yo, just make the music and shut up.
Right.
Just make
shut up and dribble. Just make the music and shut up. Shut up and
stop trying to tell black people what we should be listening to or who's better than who. We don't come to you for that. Just play the music and shut up. Now we'll answer your question, Oren.
I hope Russ listens to this.
I hope he really does. I really hope he does, nigga. I really hope he does, nigga. I really hope he does. Because he walks around like he's some cool dude, and he's really not that. He's really not all that.
When I edit this, I'm gonna zoom in on how glossy Brendan's lips got during that whole segment, bro. His shit was wet, bro. His shit was
pause, fam.
This man was Pause. This dude's shit was glossy.
I'm in the booth, nigga.
He ain't take a moment to breathe, bro.
I ain't letting shit breathe, bro. I'm just tired of white people trying to tell me what to do, and especially in my culture and what I fuck with. Shut up and make the music, bro. We are letting you be in this. Yeah, we are letting you.
Yeah, but all right, now let's leave Russ alone for now.
Let's go. Yeah, we'll cut all that shit out though. Whatever.
Yeah, sorry, what was the question again, OP?
So why do you think
nigga's terrible, bro.
Men in hip hop or just hip hop in general don't give women in hip hop, like women rappers, their respect, their due, and also why do we always feel the need to compare them? Like, why can't they just be their own artists that can navigate in this space without being pitted against each other? Like, because we don't really do that to every single like act that we see on the men's side.
Yeah, because I feel like at the end of the day, I still don't know if females in hip hop have really been normalized yet, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
where like I feel like if a female artist comes out with something, they're almost immediately met with, oh, they didn't write it, or like, oh, they didn't have a lot of input on this, right? It's almost immediate. Like it feels like if you're a female artist, you actually have to like go out of your way to prove that you had input on the song. Like if Cardi B drops a song right now, right? Instantly, your first thought is, oh, she didn't even write this. Yes, this isn't even her shit, blah blah blah, right? But then you'll look at the credits. Only one lyricist, Cardi B. Only one writer, Cardi B. No, I'm telling you, like, she writes. Cardi B, she writes. She writes a lot of her stuff, for real.
Right. I want to see the facts behind the fact that she's not writing her own shit.
But you guys see what I'm saying though? Like this is what female artists are met with. This is what they come about. Yeah. Whenever they,
it's not just female artists that are met with that though.
Yeah, and I'm saying most of them. I would say a lot of them. Like if I said like Rico Nasty or something like that, if she came out with,
she's nice,
right? But what I'm saying is, I feel like a lot of these artists, when they come out, they're just met with a lot of they're met with way more criticism than I think they deserve.
Facts.
And they are though, because they rap about what girls like, and niggas don't like that because niggas.
I'm not, and that's just me. I'm not trying to hear that.
The thing is, though, I've always been
not my niche.
That's fine. But like, we gotta big up like the artists that like really be doing this, like Lauryn Hill, Lil Kim, Nicki Minaj, Missy Elliott. Like, come on, fam.
But I mean, if Missy Elliott is rapping about trying to get your flipping up a Flen Yen, how is that like how do y'all like justify that with the whole?
It was hard though. Yeah, it was hard though.
Worth it.
It's not as worth it. She's calling me soft, and it's not as direct. It's not as direct from
Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott wasn't your typical, but also Missy But also, Missy Elliott wasn't your prototypical like female rapper. Like she was big on the bigger side. Like niggas weren't looking at her for like attractiveness. Then that's just real talk though, because this woman came out with you ever heard I can't stand the rain.
Yeah, of course.
It's my win. She came out in a trash bag, bro. And then
what are you saying?
Are you saying that
Missy Elliott,
more men listened to it because she was not attractive in that trash bag?
No, I'm saying that men weren't listening to men were gravitating towards Missy Elliott because of the bars, not to mention like her beats by Timberland, which were out of this world incredible. But I'm saying that Missy Elliott didn't have the like as far as like the typical standard in the industry. No, like she wasn't doing what like Lil Kim was doing. She was just really like being eccentric and
she wasn't going for sex appeal.
Yes, exactly. And it's kind of like what's her name, bro? Tierra Whack. Like Tierra Whack could spit, bro. She is a bro. She is better than most
real lyricist. Yeah.
Yo, Tierra Whack is like a child from Missy Elliott. Like that's the family tree. It's like Missy Elliott, Tierra Whack are like the same rapper.
Wait. So are you saying that like when we talk about like the sexuality of like women in hip hop, are you saying that gives them less credibility for men when it comes to like their actual artistry?
I think it to men, it just for some men like they just don't give them that respect because they're a girl, and that's fucked up. But they can out rap your favorite rapper basically because Nicki Minaj was doing that. You know, she was on Monster with Jay-Z, Kanye West. Who else? Someone else too.
I'm against it with you.
And basically, arguably had the best verse on that track, bro. So like, I don't think like that because I love female rappers. I think they're.
I'm just talking about dudes in general. Like I feel like honestly to answer the question, I think that a lot of guys, especially when women are more sexual, it is tougher for dudes to just recognize them as an artist.
I was about to say that, and I think that first point you made was phenomenal, Josh. That like women really haven't been normalized in hip hop to begin with, right? And when they are introduced to hip hop, usually they have to be sexualized. You know, they have to be like really attractive. They have to, you know, get on stage and be in bare ass naked. You know, like
Foxy Brown, another great artist.
Like there really isn't like a space for them to be able to really showcase their artistry without people being like, well, she's kind of boring because, you know, she's not out here with her boobs out and her ass out. You know, and I feel like that is, I think, in large part why they don't really get that respect, because like Brandon has named off a plethora of women, like Tierra Whack, for example. She should be someone that everyone knows about, right? But she doesn't come with that real sex appeal. So like people don't give her the chance, right? Like she can spit better than like he said, like your favorite rapper, right? But she can spit better than a lot of female rappers as well. But like she's not getting that limelight because the people don't want that pedal to them. There needs to be some kind of sex appeal too, you know,
which is stupid because
it's a shame. It's a shame.
But right. Because I think it's about delivery as well. Like because if a woman doesn't have y'all already said that women aren't normalized in hip hop. If a female artist doesn't have their delivery and tone down packed, most men don't want to listen to like high pitched verses for 3 or 4 minutes to. That's not a high pitched voice.
Well, I mean,
that's a New York voice.
I mean, but what is Playboy? Dudes listen to Playboy Cardi's baby voice, and that's high.
They listen to it because the beat's nice too. He rides the beat very well. You got to understand something. It's about the sound.
Shut up, bro. I don't listen to Playboy Cardi, so
that's fine. You're missing out.
I think going back to like the normalization part, I feel like because women aren't normalized in hip hop, a lot of the because they're not normalized, when you listen to a female artist, you start instantly going, okay, this is a female, and therefore you come in with like certain like stereotypes or certain like preconceptions of like what you think a female artist either will or should rap about, right? Because it's still like it's not normal to you. So when you listen to it, you don't really listen to like you consider the fact that they're a female, like in your evaluation of the song and the bars and all that kind of stuff. Like you consider the fact they're female. It's almost like being a black person in corporate America. Like you go there, and because you're so unique and you're not normalized, you might get treated like a black person and not just a person. You know what I mean? Right. It's the same. It's the same way that when you're a female in hip hop, when someone listens to your stuff, they're thinking about the fact that you're a woman. And then as a female, you probably consider that like, okay, I'm a female in hip hop. these people have these conceptions of like what I'm going to rap about, all that kind of stuff. Even if you're a Cardi B, like Cardi B comes with her own persona, and they're like, okay, I know what these guys want to hear when they hear my voice on a track, right? And it might even influence like their lyrics, like how they go about it, which might in like a vicious circle kind of way feed into what Willie and what you guys were talking about earlier, where like when females, what it seems to be is that a lot of your very popular female artists, they do kind of have a similar subject matter, especially in like the hits. Like when you think of like a female hip hop artist, like hit or whatever, it's very like, it usually has like pretty like sexual lyrics. They usually talk about how like, you know, their pussy is like a fucking pencil sharpener or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like they usually like, rap. Well, I was thinking of a tight hole, and the first thing in my head came was a pencil sharpener.
Not pleasurable.
I guess you wouldn't want your pussy to be like a pencil sharpener.
It's funny though, right? Because you can look towards someone snacks? Like a
You ain't shit, nigga, because you.
It's funny though, because you could look towards
my big ass
a rapper like you could look towards a rapper like a Young M.A., right? Who has come out and said, yo, I'm a lesbian, like like raps about like, like strap-ons, all this and that. And obviously there's no space for men to sexualize her. So it's instantly to, yo, she's got bars, like she raps, like she's hard, like they can't sexualize her, or like she's not someone that
she likes what we like.
Yeah, so it's like they immediately skip that whole thing and go straight to, yo, she can rap, bro. She's actually legit.
But she actually can rap though.
Right. Whereas like a lot, absolutely. I'm not even saying that. I'm not even saying she's not, but I'm saying like and there's other women rappers that can spit, but they don't get that. Just they don't get that whole.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you
image to the side. Hold on. They don't push their image to the side because they're not sexual. She's not sexualized, right? But like a Meg Thee Stallion, we know she has bars, right? But we see her for who she is, and we go, well, she's sexy. Like, I'm not really worried about the bar. She's bad. I'm gonna ask you this: do you actually listen to female rappers? Like, do you like take the time to listen to their discographies? I like MMA a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she's a
Young MMA,
rapper.
but like,
I love her.
I'm talking about. Okay, my fault. Let me revise that question. Do you listen to female rappers that are sexualized, that can spit?
That are sexualized?
Who do
I
you
listen to Meg every now and then. I liked Cardi B. I like some of those Cardi B songs.
The last female artist that I listened to their full album was Cardi B's Invasion of Privacy. And that's just me. My threshold for listening to a full female hip hop artist's album, it's very slim. And
Nicki Minaj is the last one.
It's not on the artist. It's more or less on me, and I'm willing to stand behind my preference of music. It's just, that's just me. Call me niggas. I am the niggas that we are talking about. I can't do it.
Let me say this, bro. Nicki Minaj, okay, will forever be the rapper that just never got the credit that she deserved while she was on top. Will never get it. And you can see now by her actions previously, before she had her child and everything like that, before she kind of took the hiatus. And God bless her for honesty, because she's great. But she was really like very hurt by that shit and was very angry. You can tell like later on, like she was very angry at the industry and was ready to come out anyone that ever tried to disrespect her or ever thought that like she was soft for anything. And I kind of felt like she missed her window to still like kind of be relevant in regards to her issue with Cardi B. Because I think that if they would have just been on some like real empowerment, a movement with empowerment, they would have broke boundaries. Even
and I understand her pain, because it's like in her head she's thinking,
she got shafted, bro.
She's thinking, what more do I need to do to earn my respect?
Yeah,
I feel like you see that a lot.
Hip hop like a lot of justice from the female side.
I feel like we see that a lot with female rappers, though, right? Is they don't get their flowers. Their flowers aren't presented to them as they're here, right? Like we say, Missy Elliott, is getting her flowers now, way after her career is over. We start now talking about how good Lauryn Hill is. I mean, we know who Missy Elliott is, but now people are like, wow, like this is someone that we really do appreciate.
Missy, bro, in the 90s and early 2000s, Missy got her respect because everyone was bumping her in the club. Everyone was playing her videos.
Yeah,
people respected Missy. Like Missy Elliott was winning. Like
Same with Lauryn Hill though.
But now these conversations are really starting to circulate again. You know, there was a real period where they weren't really talking about her and Lauryn Hill as well. And now we're starting to hear people really talking and be like, wow, those are phenomenal artists, regardless if it's a man or a woman.
I just think that with partially with Nicki Minaj, bro. I used to really like download her shit and like really listen to it, like, and be infatuated by her wordplay. I remember when she was on the BET Cypher when she was just starting out and really holding her own. Like Nicki Minaj was on a song with Kanye and Jay-Z and had the best verse. How crazy is that?
That's wild.
Has the best verse. I feel like Nicki Minaj is like a perfect case of asking yourself, really, what would a female hip hop artist have to do to be the GOAT? Think about it. She's been in the game just as long as Drake. Been damn near just as consistent. Has a legendary album, has legendary verses.
Think as consistent as Drake?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Well, I mean,
close to damn near.
I mean, you got to
what? Well, to be fair,
up till like
Drake puts out a lot of
2018.
music.
Up till like 2018 is when she really
all her shit is platinum, bro. All her shit is ain't nothing gold, just gold. She's all platinum.
Like, okay, wait. I wouldn't put her.
Go ahead.
Here, my main point is just that, given what she's done, ask yourself, how many people would put her in their like top 10s, top 15?
Not many.
Like, you know what I mean? But like, you have to ask, like, what does a female artist have to do? What do they have to do to get in your top 5 and your top 10? If it's not,
they gotta be. I'm saying God. They have to. I think they gotta be like a young MA type for people to, because dudes, like what we were saying, like dudes for the most part don't want to hear. You know, and I hate to say that, but like a lot of dudes just don't want to hear. Like Willie's not out of pocket for saying that. Like that is the truth. Like a lot of guys don't want to hear.
But Willie's a hypocrite though.
Why am I a hypocrite?
Because he'll listen to Slop on My Knob all day. Slop on my knob, like corn on a cup. Check it with me.
Yeah, but it's a dude saying it, you know.
It's a dude saying
yeah, but it's hypocritical though. It's hypocritical.
It's hypocritical and it sucks. But like,
no offense, Willie. I mean, I understand like you don't want to hear about.
You're wrong because it's not hypocritical. What I'm saying and what O is saying is that I want to listen to, and it's kind of shitty that I'm saying this. I want to listen to men sexualize women, not women sexualize men. That's the difference here. It's not hypocritical. This is me knowing my lane. It's not hypocritical that
I get it. You identify. Yeah, obviously you identify with what a man is saying more so than what a woman is saying. I get that.
Exactly.
Hey Willie, you are a Hall of Famer, bro.
Willie said.
Willie, I love you, bro. You funny as hell, bro.
Because I call bitches too. I relate to that.
Yeah. I'm okay.
So I feel like it would take a younger man
behind that.
Let's be honest, dude. Let's be honest. Let's not act like hip hop isn't a super toxic realm where men objectify women at every turn, right? Let's just be honest. Let's call it.
Let the women get their shit off, though.
Yeah, of course. But like, if we're being real, it would take a young MA as someone who objectifies women just the same as the dudes do for people to be like, oh, word.
But hey, let me ask this question. That. Don't cap. Don't cap. Don't
and that
cap,
sucks
bro.
to say. That sucks to say.
But hold on, don't cap though, bro. When City Girls dropped Act Up, you wasn't like, it's in Miami and I can't run my sack up. You weren't singing them words.
I don't know the lyrics. But I don't know the lyrics. They're bops though. Don't get me wrong, they're bops. But I wasn't singing along.
I made a conscious decision not to rap those.
Act Up. You never heard it?
The song was like
Act Up. Did it get that?
Yeah,
I made a conscious decision to make sure I was
real ass bitch. Give a fuck about that nigga. You were definitely
a heartbeat. That's a heartbeat.
Hold on, Brendan. Brendan's over here talking people hypocrites, bro. And you over here telling me Invasion of Privacy isn't a good album, bro.
It ain't.
Brendan.
It isn't that. We need. It's not better than Astroworld. It's not better than Victory Lap. It's not better than any of those.
Have a man-to-man conversation.
You need to have a conversation.
He wasn't saying that.
It wasn't better than Victory Lap. It was better than Astroworld.
Josh didn't say whether or not it was deserving of the best Grammy. He was just saying you don't believe it's a good album. You don't believe it's a good album.
Because Brandon. I can't get like Money by Cardi B is a hard song. Money
with this shit.
I can't get jiggy with this. Where's your damn manager, that pink motherfucker?
Hold on. This is what I'm talking about when we talk about women in hip hop and what do they need to do. If you're telling me any man in hip hop,
I already told you I like the Green Nas. Hold
on.
Let him finish.
With this many hits on this album, you're telling me if I went drip, Bodak Yellow, Be Careful, Best Life, Like It Like That, Money Bag, Bartier Cardi, She Bad. That is literally 8 hits on one 13-track album.
First off, Bodak Yellow, it shouldn't even be on that album, but yeah, we can talk about it though.
But what? Okay, 7 hits on a 13-track album.
You said Money Bag? You said what was the song called? Money Bag?
Money Bag.
Or Money?
Yes.
Money.
I just said I like that song.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. This is an album with 7 dope tracks on it out of 13. And you're telling me it's not a good album. What else would she have to do? What else? All 13? She just go 13 for 13?
It's just not a good album to me. Meaning that I don't subscribe to her songs, but I love Cardi B as a person and like her like brand.
We don't want to hear that shit.
You didn't like Bodak Yellow? Y'all didn't like Bodak Yellow?
Oh no, that's what I said. Bodak Yellow was a single, was on a mixtape before she even came out with this album. So it was just to up the sales for her album. So that I don't even count that. It's kind of like Drake putting you used to call me on my cell phone, putting that fucking song on Views. He didn't need to do that. Like it doesn't matter to me.
If I said I like it, I like that. I like it or whatever.
I hate that song. I
like Cardi B because she got some grit to her. You can tell she's from the Bronx.
Yeah, she's tough, and I respect her as like a woman as far as like her strength and how like she moves within herself and how she stays true to herself. I can appreciate that as an artist and someone that's creating her brand. I can appreciate what she brings to the table. I just don't think her music's for me for real. I like Money. Bodak Yellow, I definitely liked it too. I just don't like. I like it like that. I hate that fucking song.
So let's say an album like let's say a different genre, right? Let's say like OP, right? You talk about jazz. Let's say like the Beatles or whatever.
Yes, sir.
If I went to the Beatles, are you comfortable calling the Beatles like a great artist, even though you don't ever come up and just bump the Beatles?
I would say I would give the Beatles their respect as far as like what they did with the Revolution and like their time as far as like their music. But like I don't gravitate towards the Beatles.
Culturally, the Beatles are huge. They have a couple bangers that I like.
But I give them their respect.
I'm not a Beatles fan.
But like if you were to bring up,
better.
Listen, if you were to bring up, I feel like the Jackson 5 are better than the Beatles. If you were to what?
Come on.
What?
Come on, yo.
Hold on.
What,
finish your thought.
The Jackson 5.
Finish your thought. Yo, don't get Brennan into this Michael Jackson thing, please. We're not going there with this podcast.
He loves Michael Jackson.
You think the Beatles are better than the Jackson 5?
Oh my God.
Yes.
I think most people think that.
It is statistically proven.
I think most people think that.
Statistically.
Michael Jackson outsold those guys by himself, but I'm not gonna get into that. But listen,
when he went solo.
No. Even with the group, they still had like 10 top 10 hits.
Hold on.
Regard. Yeah, no.
Stay on top.
I was gonna say, if you gave me an example like Lauryn Hill's Miseducation, I can't say anything. That's a GOAT album, like goated. Period. Like that is a body of work that I can respect and listen to.
Well, my point is
she's
that
not necessarily a rapper.
I feel like saying
she had
that
episodes of rap.
Yeah.
No,
I think Lauryn Hill's the rapper and a singer. So.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no. What my point is though is that there are certain things that you might not like that you could still identify as good, even though if you don't personally like it. That's my point. Like there are certain artists, certain genres that I don't necessarily enjoy, whatever. But if I put my headspace into a person that, let's say, like likes rock or whatever, I feel like I can identify like a good rock song versus a bad one, even if I can't necessarily like really vibe with rock like that. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's not that hard to attribute that same thing to Cardi B. Like even if you don't necessarily like Be Careful, right? Like even if you might not vibe with the song that's literally talking about some dude cheating on her or whatever, because that's not like your lane, whatever.
But she was spitting bars.
She was still spitting bars. I can still listen to
her
the
delivery
song.
wasn't hard on that song.
I was a chick, or even like another example, like SZA. I'm not a big SZA fan, but I remember hearing it. I remember hearing it and going, man, I might as well just memorize all the lyrics to this because I know people are gonna bump this forever. I knew. I was like, everyone's gonna
because you realized it was a good song.
Because I can identify it.
You don't like SZA?
Wow.
No, it's not. No, I'm not saying it. I'm saying it's not my vibe. Like I would never. I don't.
Okay, so Cardi B is not my vibe either, and I'm saying that she's not my. No, hold on. I'm saying her album. That album is just not my vibe because, bro, like when I think of rap, like I don't necessarily think that she's that great of a rapper, bro. That's just it. I don't think her delivery is that great. I don't think her bars are even that great. Her bars are low-key elementary for real. They're not really that great at all. Like, and if you want to talk about comparison to Nicki, Nicki is in college. Nicki is college and Cardi B is elementary school. Let's be real. She's not spitting like Nicki Minaj at all.
Okay.
So we ain't gonna talk about Safari writing 80% of Nicki Minaj's music since you want to talk about
Safari wrote 80% of whose music?
80%.
And this is when we
talking about.
This is where we go to the next topic because Will is capping like a motherfucker right now.
Yeah, we could literally talk about this forever. So I think
you're capping.
We're not gonna agree here.
It's not true.
We're not gonna agree
Nicki
here.
Minaj.
So let's.
The reason why they ain't together no more is because they went from being a couple to being business partners, and they didn't agree on the business that they were doing.
Boy, listen, bro.
That's Safari.
Hold on. Safari was her hype man. Safari was her hype man. Okay, they probably collaborated on songs, but he didn't write 80% of them. You tripping?
Since they stopped linking together, she hasn't really had a good verse since they stopped linking up. Straight up.
Say it again.
OP, run the next topic.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a good place to end this.
Holy hell. Cannot believe this.
Because Breaded can't fathom this hearsay that
Safari wrote 80% of her music.
So let's get to our elephant in the room.
Talking about nigga.
And we can take a look.
Nicki Minaj's verse on Flawless was ass. every time they've ever linked up, Nicki Minaj and Beyonce, Nicki Minaj flops, and it's because Safari doesn't write her shit anymore. It's fact.
Yep. Ever since Safari.
Do you know that Safari's a rapper now and can't even get his shit off the ground? It's not even good. So what are you talking about?
Because we already have Nicki Minaj.
Safari did a little concert in the Bronx, and they booed him off the stage.
Thank you. Shut up, bro.
Hey, shout out to Quentin Miller one time. Shout out to Quentin Miller. Same situation.
Here, don't get me started on that.
Safari.
Do not get me started on that. It's possible.
Hold on. Let's do this elephant in the room, bro.
Hold on, bro. Let me just say one more thing.
Let's table this.
One more thing, bro. Let me say one more thing, and this is all I'm going to say. When it comes to making music, bro, not everyone's going to write every fucking thing, okay? It's going to be a collaborative, joint project, typically speaking, where everyone's ideas come into play, and everyone's going to come into play with some type of form of ideas. Not everyone just fucking writes everything by themselves. It's just not happening. So what I'm saying is,
Safari did.
All right, bro, you're capping. That's all I'm gonna say. Music is a collaborative thing. Everyone's able to work with,
but not when Cardi B does it. But not when Cardi B does it.
Cardi B doesn't write Cardi B cannot rap like Nicki Minaj, and that's where I'm going to end it right there.
You might as well paint contradiction on your forehead.
The fight's over.
It's not contradiction. I'm just saying that Nicki Minaj is a better rapper.
I'm waving it off.
Okay, all right.
Better rapper.
Yes.
Waving it off.
Let the ref do his thing, man.
Yeah. Fuck Will.
Honestly, that should have been the elephant in the room. Why women?
I thought it was.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Damn, fuck, we should have made it.
What? Yeah, because this elephant in the room isn't really an elephant in the room. It's who has had the best verse to you in hip hop. Really
honestly, could we do something where we could like finesse? Oh, this is the elephant in the room.
Episode right now. We just cut the episode right now for real.
I want to talk about best verse though. You don't want to talk about verses?
Yeah, let's just say some. Do
you even want to do like a elephant in the room for this? Like, we don't even have to do that, bro. Like, we just do something. You don't have to name it. Like, we can do one more topic.
Or can we edit it where I say this is the elephant in the room and then we make that the
like switch around the clips.
Is that able to? Yeah, are we able to do that?
We should. Yeah, that's fine.
So I can. So should I say this elephant in the room is like, why don't men give female rappers their respect?
Well, like to be honest, I don't know. It just seems like it seems like the conversation like kind of flowed though. You know what I mean? Like into everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. So we honestly just bring this topic up and talk about it.
So, yeah. Just bring it up. Just
discuss it.
Yeah.
You want to do that? You guys cool with that?
I low-key want to have like one Drake topic as well after this, if you don't mind.
I mean, how long has this episode been? We've been talking for what?
Yeah, we've been talking. We
it's going on. It's going on.
Yeah,
we like 25, 30 for each of these segments.
Let's not exhaust ourselves.
All right, let's go.
So do you want to talk? You guys want to talk about Drake, or do you want to talk about your favorite verse?
I want to. Let's fuck the favorite. I can't even think of one, bro.
We could talk about Drake for days.
No, but
what do you want to? Yeah. What do you want to talk about Drake with? What do you want?
I want to talk about why Views doesn't get
his dick size.
I mean, nigga, you was on Josh's dick just a second ago, so you would know what dick would be like anyway.
I mean.
He said, I mean.
Hold on, bro. When a nigga says you care about another man's dick size, your next sentence can't be, I mean.
What do you mean?
That's what you said.
I said, I mean, you were just talking about.
It sounds like you're going to flow into agreement.
I was saying, you didn't even let me finish. I said, I mean, you were just on Josh's dick just a second ago. So
I mean,
Don,
that's cool, Will. I had pondered it a couple times before, but
that's cool, Will.
You didn't got me before.
I'm gonna fry your ass up sooner or later, nigga.
Hey, we got to conjure up the topics, and you'll be able to dissect me.
No, I have a big issue with.
I
have a big issue.
Hey, yo,
yeah, this nigga talking about me, nigga.
Gotta dissect him. Hey, yo.
I didn't mean it like that. I was trying to be technical.
Bro, that's not even a pause, bro. That's almost like a.
Do you guys each have a verse though?
I should be disqualified for that. I'm gonna put myself on 10-minute verbal timeout.
What's your favorite verse?
It's from Fear by Kendrick Lamar.
Word, got you. I mean, we could talk about that.
Do you guys have a verse in mind?
I don't have. Yeah, I have a verse in mind, but it's not my favorite.
I know Josh. I know Josh's Jesus Walks or some shit from Kanye.
Oh yeah, mine is 2 Chainz.
I bought a chain.
Mercy.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bring anything to this because I have too many verses in my head that I can't even really like pick.
I'm glad of you. My vote honestly is just cut. Like, I feel like it's
just cut it. Yeah,
hey, you want to do this? You want to do this? Why don't we just do like a quick 10-minute? Just talk about what we've been listening to.
Okay.
We do that as of late, like that's a quick one, and we can all get our thoughts off and then get out of here.
Let me go through my playlist real quick.
Yeah, let me go through my albums real quick.
Oh, hold on. That go. I don't even like Stunner for Vegas. I think that nigga is trash. But
this shit be bringing off though, bro. This shit be banging,
that go first with him and the baby, bro.
Yeah,
hard.
Son.
Go. Yeah, that's just hard as fuck.
He only sounds good when the baby's on the track, though.
Yeah, facts.
He needs the baby's energy. Oh man, Stunner for Vegas. What does that even mean?
I don't know. Like you gonna stunt just for Vegas? Like you gonna stunt in no other cities?
No other city.
You better shut your ass up before them niggas bring them tools to your head.
Brandon said you better shut up before you die.
Yeah, them niggas is different, bro.
He said better stop talking about my music.
Like they the feds.
What have y'all been listening to though?
I've been listening to a lot of Pierre Bourne. I listen to a lot of Pierre.
Thank you.
I listen to a lot of Pierre.
Pierre is fire, my G.
Yeah, they're like because he has such a cool style where at least the albums I'm listening to, every song like flows into the next song.
The Life of Pierre 4.
Dope. Really old school kind of thing. Like that's what
Pierre Bourne,
old albums. Where like
now,
to be fair, all in one.
Yeah. Now to be fair, the bars, man, but the songs themselves are so good. So good.
I mean, he's a producer, bro. He gives himself the best beats.
He really does.
I think he's really trying to really like surface up as a rapper. Like I think he's really trying to do that. He makes the beats, but I think he's really focusing on like, yo, like I'm here, I'm making these beats, but I'm a good rap. I rap too, so like,
wow,
bro. Because I got a song for you, Josh. I'm gonna send it to you.
And you know what, Josh? Inadvertently, the way that you just described him, like he makes really good beats. The bars are is literally a reflection of Kanye West. It's crazy.
Ooh. Damn. You have contradiction written on your forehead.
If Pierre,
are y'all for real right now? Are y'all for real right
Bitch.
If Pierre Bourne turns into a Kanye West, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Oh, he basically has made some of the best songs we've ever heard. Nigga, Magnolia.
Yeah, man.
Did he just say he's basically made some of the best?
He has.
Ever heard?
Yeah, he's basically made the best songs ever. Magnolia.
I mean, Magnolia is hard, dude. Come on, Magnolia.
Magnolia.
Yo, hold on. Let's not be crazy now. Magnolia shook the world up for a good period of time.
One of the best songs ever.
Yeah, that's cap. But
okay. That's yours.
Ever is ever, that is some hyperbole if I've ever heard.
That's just me though.
Nigga, Beethoven.
I stand on what I say, nigga.
That was something to say, sir.
The fuck?
He told me, was like, damn, I ain't have beats. I wish I had Cardi on the Symphony number 8. Damn, should have had Cardi.
I'm saying,
Pierre Bourne's dope though, bro. I really didn't listen to him a lot. I haven't listened to him in a minute for real. But that whole Life Here 4 Deluxe. Have you heard the Deluxe yet?
Exactly. Yeah.
Bro,
exactly.
ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous.
Fire.
What
about you?
I've been getting into my fault, Pete, real quick.
You go.
Real quick. I've been trying to get this Gucci thing off because he been rebuilding his label, the 1017. I think it's just 1017, but Pooh Shiesty.
Pooh Shiesty, bro. Pooh Shiesty.
Pooh Shiesty is dope, bro. I'm telling you. Like, if y'all get a chance, listen to his last 2 projects, the 1017 projects. They dope. Yeah. You gotta check them out.
Yeah, Pooh Shiesty was one of the first artists like recently that made me feel really old because I went to go hang out with like some of my littler cousins. And they were bumping this dude. And I was like, who y'all bumping? They were like, yeah, we're listening to Pooh Shiesty. I was like, who the hell is Poo Poo Shitty? I was like, Poo Poo Shitty.
Who was Poo Poo Dookie Man?
Who was Poo Poo the Dookie Man Shitty Man? Like, no,
I'm the Coochie Man. I'll be the Coochie Man.
And they started playing them, and I was like, oh, okay, this is actually like this goes hard. Like this is hard.
Man, yeah.
Hard as hell. And then he popped up on Gucci's last little project. I was like, okay, he's really making moves. Right
Gucci really trying to rebuild his label. You know, I'm fucking with it.
Word. OP, who you listening to?
Man, y'all know me.
Trade.
Miles Davis.
That's not even that far off, bro. I get into moods, and especially now that the weather's changing. You know, we got autumn leaves out here. I like to get in my jazz bag, listen to a lot of John Coltrane, a lot of Dizzy Gillespie. But then when I'm working out, I just have to put on, listening to? Yeah, I have to put on Pop Smoke because I just need to get in that real.
Yeah. I think it's tough, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I just need to get in that place. But then when I'm just chilling, I listen to a lot of R&B. I like Sir a lot. I listen to a lot of Sir, like SZA, Brent Faiyaz, of course.
Her is dope too, bro.
Do you listen to y'all be listening to Lucky Day at all?
Yes.
I don't know that.
It's fire.
That Rosa Mo, that's my shit. It's
fire, man. And since Josh has been talking a lot of shit about like New York rappers, I've been listening to a lot of Big and Jay lately too, just because like I'm trying to understand where he's coming from, but I just can't because this shit is just
they're so good, bro. Like they're
solidified in hip hop history forever.
So great, bro.
You're almost
great.
There. You had me at Jay-Z, then you just
and every now and then I put on some rock music just to get my mind right. You know
what rock bands you listen to?
That boy, we listen to that Fall Out Boy.
Hell no. I like Iggy Pop and the Stooges. I like the Smiths.
All American Rejects.
That's about it. Nah, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Stop playing.
I give you my dirty little secret. Don't tell me in. Yeah, bro.
That's what's up. Bring us home, OP.
How about you, Josh? Hold on, Josh.
My fault, Josh.
Yeah.
Who's mine?
Yeah.
You said
I
Pierre Bourne.
was listening to a lot of Pierre Bourne.
Yeah.
I would say I've honestly been in my my suburban white boy bag recently. Like I've been listening to a lot of like alternative, like modern, like I think it's just
nice.
alternative modern stuff.
It hits.
Yeah,
like
because it's a vibe. You know what I mean? It's almost like it's like a feel good vibe. You know, like when I wake up in the morning, just want to get ready for my day, or whatever. Just like just something light. You know, just kind of playing through the house. Something light. Nothing too crazy.
What do you like?
You know, I'm a little weird. Where like I don't even really know the artist names because I have Tidal is free on Sprint, so I have Tidal instead of like Spotify. Or
nice.
And it's like
Jay-Z album was clutch.
Really good. Say what?
That Magna Carta was clutch, wasn't it? That's a great album too, bro.
But no, like Tidal, it does like a really good job of like if you play a song and then you just let it run, it just makes like a playlist off of things that sound like that.
Yeah,
and it's like so I'll just let it run and just vibe. Really nice vibes.
That's how you discover new stuff too.
Yeah. I actually know this one time. I'll put it in the chat really quick. I'll send it to you.
I've been listening to a lot of Babyface Ray. He's a Detroit rapper. Really be making like kind of like
you like that sound a lot, yeah.
Like real gangster shit like that. like that shit that you kind of like do some West Coast shit too. Like I listen to him, and then OP, bro. Man, I forgot about Baby Keem, bro. He's popping off right now. Baby Keem.
Yeah.
And I've been also listening to my dog Cash.
Hey, ain't he the one who made that orange soda?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I've been listening to like people like also like before he passed, like King Von, great storyteller, great bars. I've been listening to a lot of Lil Durk nowadays too, bro. And
one of the most underrated people in hip hop right now.
Durk really, his last album, bro. Just cause y'all waited too. It sounds like a lot of pain and just reminiscing of like what things used to be in street life and things like that. And it's like another great storyteller as well. And then the R&B wise, obviously SZA, Black, Chris Brown. Nice. And then like when I'm really in my feelings, obviously some Drizzy. Like I've been playing a lot of Drizzy's like Leaks. There's a song called Lie to Me that I stay playing for everyone that is gonna ring off when he puts it on CLB, bro. It's gonna go fucking crazy.
Yo, Brennan, quick question. What's your if you can answer this question, what's your favorite Drizzy song?
Holy shit. Let me go.
Where do I begin?
He's overwhelmed.
Nah, for real though.
I'm gonna tell you mine.
Tough question. What's your it's pretty hard, bro, because like I don't know.
So many different vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Too many vibes. Yeah.
One of my safe bets when I always want to listen to Drizzy is Star 67.
That's a rare pick. That's a rare pick. I don't think a lot of people
has
have
been. This number has no longer been. As long as no longer been dialed.
Now we in the basement and we working on the phones. Now we in the basement and
I do better with the rider in my system. I think my favorite Drizzy song, bro. I don't have one.
That's fair.
Yeah,
it's like Josh said. It depends on the mood, really.
Yeah, it's really, bro. Honestly, bro, I can't even tell you, bro.
Yeah. It's weird. Like what's been ringing off for me lately is that Pop Star, bro. Pop Star been ringing off for me lately.
Yeah. When I look at Free Smoke though,
Free Smoke.
I'm just ready to knock a nigga the fuck out, nigga. I'm ready to like really like. I'm in the gym like.
Yeah.
That beat starts going, bro. I'm going dummy, and then like an underrated song by him is "Do Not Disturb." People haven't really been listening to the bars for real, bro.
Facts.
And another song too that people don't play because More Life is just incredible. I don't give a fuck what anyone is talking about. Like they don't know what the hell they talking.
It's a smooth project. It's just he. It seems like he did that with like no expectations or he wasn't expecting nothing from bro,
because he was in
audience.
Europe. Yeah, he was in Europe like on that UK tour, just playing like leaking shit out in these club appearances and doing all this shit. And this came out like during like Millfest at OU, so like that is another nostalgia thing for me. But a song off that album that no one really talks about is "Since Way Back" by him and Party Next Door. Dope,
good song.
And then
anytime him and Party come on, anytime him and Party get on a track, it is always going to be valid. Always. I haven't heard a track with those two on it that I didn't like.
That's because Drizzy can't wait to steal all his good songs.
It's facts. Yeah, it's true.
Y'all know Party wrote work for Rihanna. He was supposed to write it. Well, it was for himself, and then he took it to Drake. He was like, "Yo, what you think about this?" And I think Drake probably bought it from him right then and there.
Yo, there's a reference track. You can find the reference track of him singing it. Yeah.
And he also did a reference track, I think Legend as well, off of If You're Reading This Too Late. Like, yo, Party's just a magician with the pen.
He's really good.
Party wrote Legend?
Yeah, I think he like reference tracked that too as well.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
For it. But another song too, because Dark Lane demo tapes, like that, those are like throwaways, but like even those are good songs. And a song that I've been playing a lot on that is Not You Too, where Chris Brown is just the background vocals. Yeah.
Interesting. And yesterday, man.
Yeah. And then also too, bro, another song that rings the fuck off that put niggas in a trance was Jaded.
Facts.
Jaded. But like,
I have Chris Brown harmonizing in the background of that Not You Too.
Yeah. First time in the longest time.
It'll always be Feel No Ways for me.
But I think like one thing that's
man.
interesting, one thing that's interesting about Dark Lane demo tapes is like, I think objectively, I'm pretty sure everyone's like the most popular song on that album is Chicago Freestyle. And I think it's really interesting because like when I imagine like the Drake that I fell in love with, it is like that Chicago freestyle like style. You know what I mean?
9 a.m. in Dallas.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Soft,
Like,
vulnerable.
we got
also
like on
rapping.
this. We got songs like War, Demons. You know, you got some Cardi on there. You got things like Not You Too. But I feel like everyone when they heard Chicago freestyle, everyone was like, "Damn, Drake."
A song that everyone you already know me. Like I love Time Flies, but Landed is
Landed's
Landed is crazy.
Desires.
But also
Desires
is insane. But a song that if you really sit down and like you're just driving at night, because he makes great night riding music.
Mm-hmm.
If you are driving at night and you cut on that Losses, you'll start thinking about like the things in your life that you're like, man, shit, I could have did this better. Or
I put that song on my Snapchat story one time just to send a subliminal.
Yeah, bro. Losses is great, bro.
Because I had to.
Is great. Bar for bar, like that's a great song. But like Drake, man, like
isn't it funny how we were like, yeah, let's just talk about what we've been listening to. Then we just started sucking Drake's dick for like 15 minutes.
Bro, he's great.
Great.
It was Willie's fault. Willie asked Brendan what his favorite Drake song was. And we knew that was going to be a rabbit hole.
We do.
I love that boy, bro. He's
here we
dope,
are.
Bro. He's
We
one of the
chose not
greatest
to talk about
ever
Drake,
do it.
and here we are.
Here we are.
I really hope one day, bro, this pod blows up and he's like, yo, I'll do an interview with you guys. I will literally freak out.
You know who's not doing an interview with us? Russ.
Fuck that nigga.
Yeah,
Facts.
actually,
Facts.
we will probably have to fight him.
Fuck.
He
wouldn't fight me though. He wouldn't fight me though. He would have his bodyguards come and fight me.
Yeah,
because I whoop his
That's
ass.
gonna pull up, and we're gonna have to jump on.
One thing I
On.
forgot to mention that I'm listening to a lot of is a lot of UK drill.
Heady One, bro. He's crazy.
A lot of it. Heady One, Blanco, Octavian. 6-7. Too many to name. There's just too many to name. Super hard. If you guys are listening to this and you haven't given UK rap a chance because you don't like the accents, grow up. I'm telling you, this is the future. Listen to Blanco. Pull Up by Blanco. I promise you, you won't be mad. You will thank me. Honestly, you will thank me for listening to this
Pull
song.
Up by Blanco.
Smooth.
I got you.
Oh, who's that one group that we was just talking about with Boyan? SL. That new product that just dropped. The dope as fuck. Yeah. Shit, I was about to add to that too. That some UK drill, but SL is like the last little thing I've been listening to too as well. But UK drill is nice, man.
The word. UK drill is dope. We appreciate you guys for listening to our music rants. There's some very hot takes today. Some very favorable takes, some very unfavorable takes. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you disagree. Want to thank you all for joining us once again. It is the Elephant in the Room podcast where we make common sense comment again. We appreciate you guys listening. We're signing off. You know the vibes.
Cash only. The money is counted. These niggas, they doubted. These diamonds is shouting. I'm whipping her out.